Yo, hey guys, SmallmouthCrush guide week video. Opening week of bass fishing. So here's the deal. Not doing it every day like I did in the early season. Not doing it. But we will have weekly updates and regular videos. I got some videos coming out this week. Why are you wearing a glove? I don't know. Just one glove. That's weird. Yesterday was my first full day of guiding. Morning trip, afternoon trip. Same deal today. I am already burnt out. How's that happen? Well, I am. I'm tired, beat up. But that's not why you're here, to listen to me complain. I do like to complain. But fishing's been great. They're all on beds. Thank you, DEC. Couldn't really find a parking spot even at 6 a.m. at the boat ramp. There was over 60 rigs at Cape Vincent. Don't know how they all parked there, but they got creative. Guess there was 30 boats at the Isthmus. 60 boats at French Creek, just jacking on them smallmouth. I know you guys heard me say this. DEC, catch and release. Don't close it down. We don't need 300 boats on the body of water for the whole week. Spread it out. Let people catch fish in pre-spawn. It's falling on deaf ears. What else I gotta say? I don't know. I gotta go launch this boat, and then we're gonna head out on the water. We'll film a little bit, let you know it's working, and we'll do clips all week and put them all together and kind of give you a rundown of what's going on out here. Water temps in the high 50s. Low 60s, depending where you're at. There is some pre-spawn fish still. A lot of the fish though are really on beds right now, so sorry about the beeping. I got a multitask here. Did I put gas in the boat? Yes, I was smart enough to do that. Okay. Oh. I'm on a private ramp. I'm special. Okay, so we're gonna head out there and find a few fish. Here's kind of my setup right now. I got a sniper jig on, I got a tube, I got a Ned, I got some drop shot baits, got some heavy weights, the flogger, and we got a coyote. First fish. Very good, right there. Keep shaking. Ain't not as big as I thought. Oh well. Hey guys, it's midweek and wanted to give you a little update. We'll play some clips in the background as well, but it's been really good. Fishing's been fantastic. I've been doing doubles every day. Today I have a triple, so it's going to be a really long day. 6 to 1, 1 to 5, and then a 5 to 9. So, and we're supposed to get some wind kicking up potentially later today. Right now it looks okay. Cloud cover. We like high sun. Fish are still, a lot of fish are bedding. Seen a lot of fish actively spawning. So there's new beds being made. There's pre-spawn fish. There's post-spawn fish in the system. Ooh, all kind of depends on the zone and the area that you're in. So we're gonna get back out there today and see how things go. Hey, before I forget, I want to talk about some of the baits that we're working this week. For the perch, just a night crawler on a drop shot. That'll get the job done. For everything else, we use a variety of baits. And the thing is, I always start with a nice white bait that I can see and see how that fish reacts. You have to judge how those fish react, and every fish has a different mood depending on the situation. So I like to start out with a white bait. Gajo Spirit Shad in all white is a great choice. That's what we used a lot. I am running low on that, but we'll figure out how to get through the week. Great Lakes Finesse, drop worm, another great bait. Wacky rig or nose hook that bait. And again, the description's below for these baits. If you use the Tackle Warehouse link, it does help the channel out, and I certainly appreciate that. The drop worm in chartreuse or straight white. Don't sleep on wacky rigging that. Basically on a drop shot. 5/8 ounce weight, about that big of a leader. About that big of a leader if you can get away with it. I'll link the BKK drop shot hooks as well. What else? Little General in straight black with a Z-Man Nedlockz Jig head. Worked well. Beast Coast Open Water Sniper Jig, 3/8 ounce. Sexy Melon with a green pumpkin Little General on the back of that worked. The Megabass Has Dong. I'm going to link. Who is texting me at this time of the night? I don't remember my passcode. There we go. Thanks for being so great with the kids. You were really awesome. Well, that's nice. Hold on a second. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. Not too many tangled lines. And your kids were fishing great. Actually, it was a lot of work. Picture 4 kids between the ages of, I don't know, 6 and 11-ish, all wanting to fish the same side of the boat because that's where all the perch are. You can imagine how those St Croix rods sword fighting, right? Getting tangled up, but it worked out great. Okay, where was I? Different baits. Megabass Has Dong has been working really good as well. That's when they get sneaky. That's when they get tricky. Those fish get really, like, they don't want to bite. You got to work it. You've been working it for 15 minutes. Throw a Has Dong on. Now, I'll give you a little secret. Why not? A chartreuse weight really helps when you're using a bait that's not white or chartreuse. When I'm flogging, I'm down there. I'm up and down 200, 300, 400 times a day, and it is painful. It's a lot of work. It truly is a long day doing that. But what really helps is being able to wait until you get position. You got to position the boat first. That's always a challenge. I don't care how good your spot lock is, it's always a challenge. Boat positioning or your power poles. So once we're locked in and we're ready, then after using the usual baits, if they don't work, you get sneaky. Hasdong, chartreuse weight, about that much of a leader. You throw it up in there. I wait till I'm in the water and I can see my client cast because I need to see where that bait hits the water. I follow it down, let him know he messed up and he needs to recast. Right, left, 6 inches, sometimes 8 feet, you know. And I had a client start reeling a fish. Never mind, I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. Let's just say my reel handle fell off. How does that happen? You tell me in the comments. How does a reel handle fall? Okay. What else? All right, you get that bait right where it needs to be, and then there's a moment where you shake it or you don't, and you dead stick it or you wait. There's a lot going on. That's what I'm focused on. I am reading these fish. I'm a good fish reader. I really am. I'm proud of myself. You know what I mean? I'll brag a little bit. I can read those fish. And a lot of times, white tube, Ned, all depends. Are they bottom oriented? Are they focused on the bottom? Are they not looking at this bait? Are they looking at this weight all the time? There's a lot going on. Anyways, that's been working. I think that's it for the most part. We're gonna have a few more weeks of this, and we'll deal with some post spawn and pre-spawn stuff. So I'm gonna do these videos every week on the guide week videos for you guys. Let's get back to the exit comments, whatever I said. I don't know. And we'll go from there. I gotta go to bed.
I don't know if she's so good or not.
That's a big fish.
Man, that is deceiving. I didn't think he was that big. Holy cow. Would have lost him. What a beautiful fish. Look at the markings. Look at that. Thank you, sir. SmallmouthCrush.
Alright, keep it coming. Right there, another foot towards me. Right there, drop it. Okay, shake it towards the trolling motor, real slow. Set. Done.
Okay, I just realized that whole video did not take. Okay, what is today? Well, we're giving you the weekly update, weekly report. We probably had a bunch of videos playing in the background as I'm talking. 80% of the fish are spawning. There's a lot of pre-spawn fish still. There's finally some post-spawn fish. Went to Chameau today. It was a little post-spawn funk. Beast Coast Open Water Sniper Jig, the Booyah new jerkbait and a junior size worked well today. That's not released yet until I cast. I did make a video about the regular size ones though, and they work good. What else we catch them on? Some Ned rigs. Tubes worked good today as well, but it was kind of a grind. Fish were scattered, and it was a client I had, and we did a lot of bed fishing already, and he wanted to try something a little different, so that's what we did. Tomorrow I'll be back at it. I had a perch trip this evening, just got done with that, hooked the Lund up, went out there with 4 people, and we hammered on the perch, the big perch, so that was fun. A little break. Not really, the boat got trashed with nightcrawler and minnow juice, and I'm not even rigged up for tomorrow in the bass boat. I had all post-spawn stuff on the deck, and I got 2 doubles tomorrow now. So I got doubles all week. If you guys are interested in the guide trip, there's a few dates here and there. Reach out to me if you're interested. Now's the time to get on the books. I don't know. I'm gonna try to go to bed, but I won't because I gotta edit this video. And battle people on Facebook about bed fishing. Here's another thing. Listen, I sight fish, okay? It's the only way to put a big bag together right now. They spawn for months. DEC stupid. What can I say? Just catch and release. Here's the deal. I know this. I don't know this for a fact, but I'm going to tell you what I think. 10% of the beds are fishable. Are beds that are easily spotted. Those fish, yeah, they're going to get beat up, but they're going to live. There is a lot of fish going in the coolers by the weekenders, but not guys with bass boats, sparkly bass boats, unless you have a Vexus and you stay over at the, whatever that hotel is in Chameau. That's a whole nother story. But 90% of fish you're not even seeing. You can't even see beds. They blend in. A lot of them aren't even white, not even glowing. You have to have right conditions. You have to know what you're doing. 15, 20, 25 feet of water. This fishing's amazing regardless if people are jacking on a couple smallmouth that you see in a bay. Okay? I promise you. It's going to get stronger and stronger. Okay? Don't beat up on my buddy JP for flogging. Facebook river rats then and now. I had to go on there and defend him until 2 a.m. last night. Poor guy. Let the man fish. Grown men shouldn't be using floggers. There's no skill. You don't even know there is skill. You don't know how hard it is to work. You don't know unless you know. And if you're running an orange flogger, I'm going to run right behind you because you don't know. If you got an orange cone, you don't know. I'll catch them right behind you and in front of you. Till next time, we'll see you guys on the water.